So this thing is broke. I think with the strap it doesn't recoil anymore, so I have to get a replacement one. I have to try and get this off, so I've taken off these screws. They come off there. This is stuck on though, so I have to figure that. So it looks like I'll have to take off this big wheel to take off the belt. So I screw that off and this comes out. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put that back on. It's too hard to pull it off and I might damage it. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in here and pull the belt against it and try and kind of push it off that way. It's going to damage the wheel a bit, but shouldn't be too bad. Sure, look. Grand, so that's going to pull it off. Probably a bit of damage, just a bit of pushing there, but sure, look it. Let's tap that out with a hammer. Jade. Old one out. Put in the new one in here. So that's back in. So to try push the belt back on, so we'll just use the screwdriver and just kind of twist and drag it in. Do a bit of damage. Just notice that the replacement piece is a chunk missing already, which is nice. Twist it. Grand. That's it. Okay, so we got to put the old handle back on. The reason I damaged this in the first place, I was pulling this and I decided to scratch my back and the thing slid off this and I kind of pulled the whole tube out and slid off and kind of recoiled back in. And that's how problems started for me. So don't go scratching your back with one arm because it might slip off. You might have problems. Okay, so it seems to be working. It's recoiling okay. It doesn't really recoil up like it used to when I first got it. Okay, that from what I remember, it used to kind of go pretty snug against that, but it drops down now. I think that started dropping after I damaged it last time. So I can't remember. Maybe that's just the way it is. Okay, so half the casing on this side first. Notch it going in here. Just do a bit of pushing in a bit. Take your time. Don't get frustrated. Okay, so it's on. You just have to take your time with this stuff and try and get it sliding in there. A bit of a gap here. I don't care enough really to have it flush because it's just annoying to do. Might give it another go, but it'll do. Yeah, so back together. It works. It doesn't recoil as well as it used to when I first got it. But I can't remember if it was like this before I damaged it or not. So to be honest, it could be like that a long time. I just don't recall. Anyway, that's it. Any tips? Don't break it is the tip number one. Yeah, that's it. Okay.